I feel like I haven't been here in forever. What is up, you hypertube-addicted lunatics? My name is Mikael, and I am one of the community managers for Satisfactory here at Coffee Stain Studios, and I feel like it's been a while, you know, since you and I just got a chance to sit down like this, under the sun, locking eyes, enjoying each other's company. Anyway, we are keeping it pretty short today, but we hope you have been enjoying 1.1, seeing as the update has now been live out on the release branch on both Steam and Epic for a few weeks now. Woo! Let's touch on that first, because I know for a fact, actually, that many of you have been enjoying 1.1, judging by our socials, our platforms, the reception, and seriously, we can't state this enough. Thank you. All the devs agree that your excitement, your passion, the way you just gobble up this game is the single biggest source of what makes working on Satisfactory so fun, especially during huge updates. We also know that many of the quality of life features that have been asked for a long while will have been asked for a long while. So yeah, long time in the making. You deserve it. Have fun. Of course, we also have eyes on the issues people are reporting for 1.1 on our platform since the game did hit live. We have a few bugs regarding the blueprint autoconnect issue. We have feedback regarding the vertical splitters and mergers, stuff like the 1 meter alignment being very obnoxious when you try to align these mergers and splitters with machines. Straight belt bugs on foundations. You know, sometimes straight belts end up not being straight anymore depending on if you meet a certain few conditions as you build on foundations, etc. We have eyes on these bugs, and we are aiming to work on these and fix them as soon as possible. Last week we actually did release a patch, a minor patch, addressing a first few of these issues, some of the easier ones, such as belts made through the blueprint autoconnect not staying connected after saving and reloading a save file under certain conditions, or the welcome screen popping up every single time you are booting up the game through Steam specifically. Stuff like that and more should be fixed. We have a link to the full patch notes in the description down below, so if you want to read those. But yeah, they are a first slew, and we are having more bug fixes, more tasks, as well as other internal shenanigans lined up for us, with priorities for what to tackle in what order. That being said, the devs are absolutely overdue some sweet R&R. It is that time of year again where we break out of our cages, we go climbing mountains, we mix cheese balls with ice cream, we barbecue on rooftops, or whatever the hell else we get up to. I'm moving soon, so I'm just binge eating whatever the hell I want to contain my stress. Why am I even talking about this? Summer vacations are starting, and yeah, things will be slowing down considerably in the office for a while. Damn you, Sweden, and your workers' benefits, slowing down the releases of my favorite games. So July and August will be very slow or even have complete standstill periods when it comes to development of Satisfactory, and that includes community. Our video cadence will be going on a short break. You will most likely not see any videos aside from this one in July or early August, and streams will also be infrequent. We'll kind of play it by ear in July and do just what feels right. It's not all doom and gloom, however, because we do have a few chipper news to share as well before we go on vacation for real. The first thing is that the game is once again on sale on Steam for 30% off as part of the summer sale. So if you are someone who has been on the fence about trying Satisfactory for a while, or maybe someone who has friends, wouldn't be me, who have been contemplating giving the game a shot, now might be an especially good time to do so. Secondly, the Kickstarter for the big merch box is finally going live this weekend. We've talked about this box in detail in the past, and the Kickstarter was supposed to launch together with 1.1. After a small unexpected delay, it is finally happening. So yeah, if you are interested, you'll find all the details and contents in a link in the description. And thirdly and finally, we also want to remind you all that Satisfactory for consoles is now wishlistable on both... Wishlistable? Is that a verb? It is now wishlistable on both Xbox and PS5's store pages. These pages went live together with the launch of 1.1. We know that there were some incorrect dates being shown on some of these pages for when the game was supposed to release on consoles. They should be gone now, these dates, because they were wholly incorrect, and honestly, we don't really have any clue where these came from. We do want to apologize for any confusion these dates may have caused. They should be gone, they were incorrect, but the game on consoles is still very much aimed to release sometime in 2025. Satisfactory on consoles is still our main focus, both during whatever snail pace we keep during vacation, as well as after when we are back in full force. Look forward to that. Thank you. And that's it. Short and sweet, just like my Pepsi Max hiatus. One more time, because we can't state it enough. Thank you all so much for being around, playing our game, loving our game. We love you right back, and you guys are the #1 reason why cooking on this game is such a magical experience. Right up until this point. Bonk. And for a good while yet.